Oh, oh, dude, actually, that looks pretty cool. How? Does it? Does it? Huh. Interesting. Oh, looks like it almost has a cross on it.
Yeah.
The Switch X, after being this explosive monster, it uses slime, detonating slime. It's like, it can't be that bad. You can one-shot you if you get too much on you.
Yeah.
Either you roll around, pop a null bear which gets rid of, or put a mentals on it, keep it from happening.
Yeah.
The monster itself looks cool-ish. But explosive slime, I know what you're thinking, guys. Stop it. They're giggling over there. This is serious now. It's a joke. Be careful, it might slime you, and hey, stop giggling over there.
Yeah.
I've been enjoying Insect Glade, but the only thing I don't like about it is the weird build-up.
Yeah.
Sword Shield was fun, but it's just that weird dancing around shit, so... No. Can I just say no again?
Yeah.
Like, for the Legiano weapon, they really made it look cool. After you upgrade it to its, past its, other form, which is its original form, like, it's supposed to be its evolution, like, Legiano has two forms. Like, a shrieking one is like, it's older. Like, you see its colors are dark, and it has, like, fur on it.
Yeah.
And the weapon, it's more dull looking, like it's been used over the years. Like, that's beautiful. Because it gives it more a surreal look of how it's been used. And the electrical Anjanath, he was easy, because I fought so many times, like, you're easy to fight. I can kick his ass.
Yeah.
So either kept saying, I can kick his ass. Then the people look around you, you're like, what? Yes, I can. It's only a little tougher because it's still using fire. It uses electrical, but it shoots electrical snot at you.
Yeah.
Yes, electrical snot. And it goes like a Super Saiyan mode and can like spirit bomb you. Ain't careful. Like, hey, what's it doing? Run! Why? Ah, we lost Billy. I'm right here. And who was that? I was on. Like this. Yeah, it fucks you up, but its color, but its design, its colors and design is pretty neat. It gives it like a tiger, like a T-Rex has a tiger look.
That actually sounds like a cool design.
It is. I know you're. I'll show you some other time when you want, when you have the time.
Yeah, when I'm not
Actually,
calling a big ass load at the moment.
Yeah. Plus, of actually all the weapons I tried in Monster Hunter World,
Yeah.
to me the most brain dead weapon. Surely the most brain dead weapon. Oh, weapons. Will be. And number one's gotta be Switch Axe, because literally you could just. You can switch it to an axe form or a sword form, but hell, you can say an axe form is still dominate.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's best to use the switch, the sword part for extra damage. My second say would have to be longsword. Granted, it has a combo, a certain combo, and the last part of the combo it has to hit. Remember that, people, it has to hit. But it builds up power, saying base form, say it's like 11, okay? You go to level 2, then you go to level 1 of it. Say it's another 4 damage, so it's 15. Level 2. Oh look, you're hitting 20. And finally 22 when you hit the red mark. Not bad, is it? You do some special like jumping cut move. Number 3 would have to be hammer, because one, it's slow.
Yeah.
Granted, it's slow, but not dirt slow. You get some mobility to you, but it's really good for knocking out monsters. You can stun it, but the bad thing is you can't cut tails, so that's like the worst thing.
Yeah.
When your hammer says, "Oh look, you want to build this really cool," Bonzo, what's your favorite element?
I would say fire.
Okay, say you unlock a fire mace. Oh look, here's the problem. Go get the tail piece, and you cannot cut tails. So you have your palico with a sharp weapon, or do a certain investigation that can award you the tail piece.
Yeah.
That's gonna sound like a very long time now, does it?
It does.
And a major headache where you're at it. It's like saying, say you did 5 in a row, and then you're 6th one. You're like, yes, tail. No, no tail. Now that's annoying.
It sounds annoying too.
At number 4, being easy would be dual blades. It's literally you go DN mode, hack slash monster, you can literally move around.
Yeah.
But the bad thing about it is it drains your stamina in DN mode, so you gotta manage that like crazy.
Yeah.
And finally, number 5 being the easiest weapon, it'd be gun lance. It has good defense, good damage. It holds lines, but it has slow movement. And you're exposed in the back, and also your sheathing is pretty damn slow.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion. That's it. Granted, I love sword and shield, but the only thing it actually has, besides one of these weapons, actually it's not. Because from I've seen videos in the past into Worlds, it required, with Sword and Shield in Worlds, it has this weird move around combo, which is good and bad. It's good you break multiple parts, but it's bad because you gotta stay aggressive at all times.
Yeah.
Your shield is good for that nitpick defense, but it's not really worth it. Granted, the sword part cuts tails and the shield can break horns, but you gotta be literally in the face in a certain direction at times.
Yeah.
Granted, you watch videos how to make it easy, but when you try it out, as a call practice, you're good, but you're still going to have some, what's that word called? Issues.
Exactly.
It's called patience, which sadly most people don't have anymore these days.
Oh,
Let's just be real with that.
Yeah, most people lack any type of patience, and then it's like, be patient. I want it now. Boo hoo hoo, you don't get it now. It'd be like that
Yes,
girl
sir.
off of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
She was screaming, I want
Actually-
it now, and then she fell down a trash chute.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, number 5, I would say gun lance is actually more mechanical. Number 5 would be Encyclopedia. You just need to collect 3 essences, 3 color essence, red, white, and yellow, orange,
Yeah.
and you're good. But you have to hit certain parts of the monster to get those essence, those buffs. Let's say buffs, essences, because that sounds weird to me at times.
Yeah.
After that, you collect all 3, your weapon gets a buff. That's good. But sometimes it's mostly the same thing between sever, speed, or blunt. That's it. Your Kensei does good damage, yes, but you have to be more aware of your situation when you're at. Say, oh look, you didn't pay attention towards another monster right there. Now you aggroed it by mistake.
You're on your own,
But
Jake.
the 2 big pluses for Instaglaive is really good.
Yeah.
The first part is you can do a jump move that you can dodge, which you can then do a counterattack, like just going straight down and doing a mount attack. And say, oh look, the monster's in the air, you can attack in the air, but here's the problem. You gotta know which direction you're going. Say you're going forward, try to turn yourself backwards so you can go back and round. That's it. But also use the stamina, so you gotta be more aware of what you're also doing.
Yeah.
But when it comes to those hardest weapons, well, we all know Greatsword is the hardest weapon because it's the slowest weapon, but it's the heaviest hitter. So you got to do most of the charge-up attacks to land hits.
Yeah.
You got to read the monster's moves like a really insane coding system.
Yeah.
That moves really fast. But some of this that looks kind of cool at times. Second big greatsword. Number 1 would be Hunting Horn because you gotta know what to do. Which I don't know. I tried it, I was lost. Third would have to be Charge Blade. Charge up the blade, the files on the blade, discharge with the shield, and do damage. That's it.
Yeah.
Gunlance, it has mechanical issues because you have a lot of attacks and which way to do it, but it puts out some solid numbers. Finally, I would say, least hardest weapon would probably be, not really sure really. When it comes to range, it depends. Bow guns use same ammo, but light has mobility and rapid fire. But with heavy, it has special modes in the bone and metal tree.
Yeah.
But that's it. Bow has good elemental damage, but it drains your stamina per shot.
Yeah.
And when you charge the shots. And look, you can use files, but here's the problem. You got to go back to camp to go get more files, or make files on the go with supplies in your bag. But Lance is a middle ground, easy, hard weapon. It can hit. It's the biggest wall of the game. You have a great wall effect when you make the shield glow, and you can literally stop a monster from KOing you in one shot. Even you got full health. It's like this. Watch out, it's diving. Hey, boss, you want to move? Him. Tanked it. It's like, what is this? What is this? I don't understand this. Not one person. Skill issue.
Big time skill issue.
Yeah. But also, this is all my biased opinion. No, everyone has their own.
Yeah.
Like, some people say this weapon's harder than the other, this one could be easier than the other, but that's everyone's biased opinion and experience.
You really need to get your indigestion seen about.
Yeah, I almost jumped out my dang window.
I guess that's the problem with getting older. The body doesn't agree with shit anymore.
Oh, my body's been doing that since I was born. Thanks, giant ass head.
It could be like a water too.
That
More
too.
water, Dingle.
Well, I did. It's probably I haven't drank a lot of water today. It's probably is my fault. At least I'm gonna admit to it. Thank you very much.
Eric, if you don't shush and drink your water, I will throw this book of hot women at you.
Ooh.
And it's written by Paul Dini, so it's tastefully written.
Was tastefully written?
Anything not written by Paul Dini, but if it's written by Bruce Timm, it's gooner shit. I'll admit it, Bruce Timm, great artist, bro's a certified gooner.
I was gonna say
all that
more
shit
like...
he made with Batman.
Gonzo, you remember the Batman and Harley Quinn movie with where she tried to get with Nightwing?
Yeah.
Bruce Timm was the creative guy on that movie.
You want to know the fucked up part?
Hmm.
Nightwing actually did fuck Harley Quinn.
I know, that's why it's fucking funny as hell.
Yeah, not only did Dick Grayson hit the shit, but Bruce hit it too.
Talk about some insane clown pussy.
You ain't wrong with that, bro. I'm not gonna lie with you. Like,
Hey,
It's
she
like
might
Harley-
be crazy.
That's like Harley Quinn was so put out with the Joker that she let Batman hit it raw.
She may be crazy, but hey, at least she's loyal.
And now they're
You got
trying
a
to
point.
trying to turn her into an anti-hero.
No, she was always meant to be nutsy cuckoo.
Well, tell that to the female writers that are trying to write her for it. I am so Harley Quinn. Yeah, mentally unstable, spiritually barren, and socially insane.
I blame Amanda Connor. Either she started it or Paul Dini started it. Somebody started it. I'd love to know who.
Most likely, it was probably a woman that started it.
yeah.
Nope, it was Paul Dini.
And then the white women took off with it.
Just about. You're not wrong.
You know how many white women I saw cosplaying as Harley Quinn?
I've seen a lot myself.
And then they
I
got
can
their
count my-
boyfriend. And then they got their boyfriends. These dorks, these losers, dressed up like the Joker. And it's like, damn, you must really be, man, he must really be whooping your ass outside of here the way you got him dressed up like the Joker. But then
the
again,
Joker, baby.
But then again, she was no better too. She was no better. She's not a victim. She's no better.
She's gooning.
I mean, in all honesty, Harley Quinn was no better than the Joker.
You're not wrong.
I mean, and that's a stupid thing. Oh, she's a victim. No, she's not a victim. She's just as fucked up as the Joker, if not more.
I regret skipping through this book.
I bet you do.
No, here's why. Not the part of the Dino. I'm looking. I got spoiled at the Doom Patrols in the Justice miniseries. No. Well, at least I got to see my favorite Doom Patrol member, who was played flawlessly by Brendan Fraser in live action. Robot Man. He's your favorite. He's a womanizing sick freak. Yeah, but he learns over time to change his ways because he knows he's got a grandbaby. People don't believe in redemption, and it's retarded.
Well, there's a reason why I don't believe it, actually. I've been there before, almost.
Still don't believe it's not retarded.
Like, redemption is almost used as an excuse for your bad behavior. But,
My sister, I must go pester her. Bye.
alright.
Alright.
Yeah, I said this respectively, sometimes redemption doesn't mean you're forgiven at times.
Yeah.
Like, say, can I make an example?
Yeah.
Say, I do something that's unforgivable in your eyes.
Yeah.
And so I'm here to say, I'm trying to redeem myself, saying I want. It's me saying, what should I do to show you that I am truly remorseful? I'm not going to say I want to show it as a form of redemption, if that makes sense.
Most people don't even know how redemption even works.
They don't.
They just like, oh, but it's a get out of jail free card for bad behavior. No, it's not.
It's not. You're right.
You are most likely going to have to leave town for any type of redemption.
Okay.
I'm talking about get far out of your area as possible, preferably within a 200-mile radius.
Yeah.
Because at that point, to be truly redeemed means you have to, like, genuinely show that, yeah, I don't do that shit. But they some shit, it's just unforgivable amongst the physical world.
Yeah.
That at that point, you're just fucked. You're just gonna have to move halfway across the country at that point. And then you better hope nobody knows what you did.
Yeah.
And also figuring out that, you know, hopefully nobody from where you used to live at shows up. And two ways that can go. Either one, people will look at them like, this dude crazy, or two, they'll run you out of town as well.
Yeah.
That tends to go 50-50.
Come here. Mm. Okay. Come back to me later. Pollen still bothering you?
Yeah, it's supposed to rain, so maybe it will knock all the pollen off the trees.
Hey, it's supposed to rain tonight. It's supposed to rain here tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Now, here. There we go. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Probably got my stomach too full as well.
One thing I like about the P16 is that it can haul shit, but it's also it drinks a lot of fuel.
Yeah.
That's like the only two cons with this truck is that one, it doesn't have any all-wheel drive selection, and it drinks fuel. But if you want to haul heavy shit, it will get it done.
I believe you.
I mostly use it for log hauling, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to break it out just to use it. It will get through mud, so you really don't need to use an all-wheel drive selection, but it'd be nice if one got added. It'd make it a little bit easier.
Understandable.
Of course, in real life, this is a real truck, and they use it mostly for big logging.
Like the big logging, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how much logs they stack on one of these.
I can imagine. To a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had someone call me, wanted to talk and hang out. I'm like, nah, I don't want to hear from you.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
It was her again.
Oh.
I'm like, I know what she wants. She wants to banter and act like a victim still. I'm like, yeah.
That shit ain't happening.
I was like, the back of my brain's like, I gotta go. Because I did have to go because my body was hurting.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Nice to see when I want to haul up this mountain next.
Eternals, people.
I wish we could haul hogs in this, but I don't see that happening.
How dare they not haul my people? They need to be freed. Sorry, I got to do that stupid shit for the brief moment.
Yeah.
But I have noticed he's doing a lot better. Like, he's not online a lot. He's bettering himself. I say that's a major plus for him. And win.
Yeah.
Boy. Oops, didn't grab those either. Oh man, I'm doing good all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I forgot to pack my defense and attack potion.
Now we're breaking out the big boy.
Yay. Ah, moose dragon. Or night creature. Benaro. Can never pronounce that. I'm just like sick as hell. Leave me alone. It looks legit like a dragon and a moose mixed together.
Yeah.
Instead of being hostile, it's actually pretty gentle. Looks at you like, hi, walks away.
Hi, how you doing?
But man, it hits like a truck. You ain't careful. And it's armor. It has an armor set. It makes you look like a Viking.
Yeah. Get up there. One thing I like about this truck I'm driving, it's a bit stronger and it's got a 510 liter fuel tank.
Pretty, and I know that's pretty big.
Yeah, this thing IRL was mostly used for oil fields. Pretty dang stout too. Of course, it is going to see what it. Of course, it's going to be nice to see what Pavel does with his new off-road game he's developing. Which he's also the guy that made SnowRunner and the predecessor MudRunner.
All right.
Such a shame what happened to his first game.
What happened to it?
The publishers got funny and they locked him out of the game.
Wow.
The first game that he made was called Spin Tires.
Yeah?
That game ended up being a hot mess because the publishers took the money and ran, but they kept locking him out of the game. So he goes over. So he goes over to a new publisher and he makes MudRunner, which was basically, you know, Spin Tires rebranded. Of course, I will say this: the game was like Spin Tires was fun, but when you got into like the modding community, it was toxic as hell. Like people stealing each other's mods and shit. There was a lot of that type of shit floating around. People stealing each other's mods and all kinds of other shit. I remember I was reviewing a mod for this modding team, and one of their members got pissed off at me because of one of the jokes I made.
What was it?
I don't remember the joke, but it had something to do with a whole lot of Jeeps being, you know, having a fuck ton of, you know, submodels and shit. And plus that he was mad over the use of my language, and then it's kind of funny, you know, and plus that the fucker had his Reddit linked in the in his channel description. At this point, this is how I knew I was dealing with a low IQ dumbass.
It'd be out there.
Yeah,
to be fair.
Yeah, it was pretty much a right-wing social justice warrior, and his Reddit gave that away. And he was going on rants about real country boys and all that, and I'm like, you have a video on your channel where you're playing spin tires, and you got a Hank Jr. song playing. Yeah, he was a right-wing social justice warrior, which, yeah, those do exist.
I'm not down yet.
Believe me, I've had the pleasure of being in a brony server with one. She was by far the most insufferable human being on God's green earth.
I believe you. You told me the story multiple times. You're good. You're good, man. You're good.
Yeah, this bitch also had a bad habit of trauma dumping.
To be fair, most females do. Hate to say it like that, but...
Plus that, I thought it was funny she was trying to play Mom of the Year. Here's the kicker. She gave her kids up for adoption.
Huh?
Yeah. But, you know, then again, I could see why her husband at the time was a bit of a scumbag. But it was still funny how she was trying to play Mom of the Year, but she gave her kids up for adoption, which made no sense to me. You know, here's the thing, though. If you know you can't afford kids, why are you fucking? Why are you having sex? Why are you having unprotected raw dogging it? No, stop!
Guess she was going to collect some fat check, probably, I guess.
She wasn't collecting anything. She basically let, like, one of her aunts adopt the kids out. So basically, her aunt is their legal mom on paper.
Dang.
And the whole time, you know, and plus that she would try to play that shit off in the server, and there was times I really wanted to go, ma'am, you gave your kids up for adoption because you and the scumbag you were with legitimately could not afford to have children, but there it is.
Did anyways.
Yeah. Plus that the only reason why I knew her husband was because he was a wrestling announcer. That's how I knew him. And plus that I didn't like being around the guy because he fucking stank. Like, the dude legitimately could not... It's like, dude, take a fucking shower. I mean, the smell was that obnoxious. It was that bad. Like, he didn't
run some smelly people for
like,
so I know your feeling.
Yeah, like he didn't have no condition, no nothing. He just didn't bathe regularly.
Give him that lava soap. Make him clean himself.
Yeah, my tag team wrestling partner did that to him.
Damn.
Because he thought he thought he was going to go out with us to, you know, get some hoes. Here's the funny fact. I was in a committed relationship at the time, and my friend is married. So it's like, what hoes are we going to go chase after? And plus that, I'm pretty sure that if she would have found out I was fucking around, she would have killed me. And my friend, he wasn't in a much better boat himself because I met his wife. And it's like, yeah, his wife's Nigerian. I'm pretty sure he's scared of her too.
Sounds like a death wish there.
Yeah, and it's like...
when something goes wrong.
Yeah, we straight up told him that, and he was still trying to get hosed. And then finally, my friend's like, oh, hold on a minute, Playboy. And you know what he gave him?
What?
He gave him a bar of Dial soap and told him to go wash his ass. He straight up gave him the bar of yellow Dial.
Damn.
And he's like, what's this? And he said, that's a bar of soap for you to go wash your ass. He's like, what's that supposed to mean? And I looked at him and I said, dude, you smell like a wild boar. You smell like a fucking goat. And quite frankly, billy goats stink.
Oh yeah, I've been in quite a lot, and it's like, you.
Look, there was one we had that was so bad it wasn't even funny. It'd be like a fresh morning, you take a deep breath in, and then all of a sudden the smell would hit you.
Ugh.
Like, that goat could be on the other side of the field, and you would smell him from right where you were standing in the driveway.
Dang.
Yeah, he was a stinky boy.
I bet it was one of Eternal's people in disguise.
I'm surprised Eternal doesn't. No, I can see why Eternal doesn't do goats, but pigs is another thing. Yeah, needless to say, we ended up... We just left town that night. You know, basically, we just dipped out the back door to avoid seeing him again.
Dang it, cat.
It's like, out of all the guys in here, you come up to the two that are in fully committed relationships. One, quite literally, he's married. He's bound to that for life. So to me, that's what I thought was funny about the whole thing. It's like, then come to find out, that was her husband when she showed a photo of herself and him together. And it was funny because I straight up told her, yeah, I know that guy. Of course, it was a shame what happened to that wrestling company.
I knew it.
Yeah, the guy that ran it, he committed suicide because the cops was looking for him for murder.
Dang.
Yeah, apparently he killed his mom and he was collecting her welfare check still.
Damn.
You know, old people benefits. Yeah, apparently he killed his mom and was still collecting the benefits off of it.
Damn. That's pretty scummy.
Yeah.
Like, we could do all scummy stuff, but that's scummy in general.
Yeah, so he ended up killing himself, which, you know, I never had any complaints with them, other than their ring announcer being a smelly bastard.
Yeah?
But other than that, when they paid us, they paid us.
Was it fair share wise? Because sometimes, you know. Sometimes
yeah,
they
they would pay us.
Yeah. Sometimes they say, "Oh, you ain't get paid by how well you perform." Like, that's stupid.
That's because in our contract it stated you will pay us up front and you will pay us the other half when we leave.
That's a good deal.
And plus that, all of it was in writing.
Oh, that's a better deal.
I made sure that, you know, we made sure that everything was written down, and, you know, if they tried to back out, we had it all written down that it's like, yeah, here's where they said they were going to pay us. And guess what? You paid us this amount.
And you're going to pay that amount. What's this? Ooh, give me another. Give me.
But yeah, if it comes down to being around people that I could not stand, it was definitely their announcer. He was a total fucking weirdo. And then it was...
How are we talking?
I mean, he was by far one of the worst gooner boys I had ever known.
Ah, okay. That's all. That's all we need to know. That's it.
Multiple times a day gooning.
You. Like, Eric, behave. No. Yes. No. Like someone else we know.
Yeah. I would probably say...
Let's say names.
Look, yeah, I would probably say when it comes down to it, those two would be in the top 3. Of some nasty bastards that I have known over the years. So it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And the fact is, he told us this, and we're like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then when we found out he was married, we were like, that woman must be pretty damn desperate. And then lo and behold, I meet the woman in question. This was like way back when we still did stuff on Skype.
Yeah.
We were in a Skype group together before it ever became the Discord Brony server.
Yeah.
Yeah. At that point, I was like, ew. So it was pretty bad.
Rough.
But yeah. And plus that, when we told that gal like what to do, she would say she would do it, but she never did.
Uh-huh.
Like, she was always talking about getting her fashion line off the ground, but she never did it.
Dang.
Quite literally, we were sitting there, you know, giving out the solutions to the problem.
Yeah.
She didn't want to do the solutions.
It's too hard. Too much work. Right?
No, she would just make a big show of saying, okay, she's going to do this, 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 and this. Month later, right back to square one, and it's like, yeah, that's you with the fucking problem. And she was always simping for the group leader. Which
Hey, you
was,
told me this one. I'm like,
yeah, which was funny because the group leader, he straight up, alright, I kid you not, he ended up friend zoning her.
was she, okay, this is a serious question, and a dumb one. Was she cringe as hell?
In many ways, yes, she was cringe.
Okay. He was probably like, oh, you're cringy. I don't like you.
No, he just straight
I'll
up
still
said-
talk to you.
No, this is what he did to friend zone her. He straight up told her, yeah, I don't have any romantic feelings for you. And then he reveals that he was dating somebody else. Now here's where it gets even funnier.
That's not fair?
The person he was dating was another dude.
What the huh? I'll leave that alone.
Hey, he was cool. He wasn't, freaky about anything.
He was just a chill guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect that.
Up until them final days I was in that server, it was like, dude, you're barking up the wrong tree with me.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of guy. You can go over there, please. Thank you.
Yeah, towards the final days of it, when I was in it, it was just fucking drama.
Yeah, when I was with a certain Gabo server, man, that was a full of odd drama. Like, no.
Just straight new.
The only thing respectful of that server was they didn't tolerate certain BS. That was about it.
Yeah.
Sad. Oh. It's hard.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he decided, like, yeah, there was like a bunch of drama towards the end of it.
It was. It's probably not your problem, right?
Nope.
Like another server we don't care about, right?
Yeah. Of course, it's probably for the best they think I'm dead. Except for this one
What's
guy,
that?
he was the coolest.
All right.
I would like to get back in touch with him, but I couldn't find him on Steam.
He's like the cool person you want to talk to on Steam, but he's not there. If that makes sense.
Yeah. He was one of the last people I was talking to from that server up until I went crazy in 2018.
We know what happened in 2018, people. We all know.
Yeah, I had lost access to everything. Like, you just lose everything in one foul swoop, and it's like, how the fuck did that happen? That's
It's
like my
pretty
YouTube.
shitty.
Yeah, my YouTube channel got taken down, and then about a month later, my Steam got deleted. And pretty much there was nothing, Valve could do to get it back. But they did give me a voucher.
There's a plus.
So I was able to get some of my games back. Like, yeah, here's this voucher. You get an X amount of money.
Not the best, but it's better than nothing, right?
Yeah. I didn't think it was still going to be able to work until, I got my current PC. Yeah, which also was funny because the PC I used to have,
Yeah.
that one malfunctioned and blue screened so bad it didn't cut back on.
Damn.
It was a good PC for $1,500. And then I come back, and then it's like, I was originally out on vacation when most of this shit popped off. So there was that, and there was also... I had, went to, I come back, so that's when all the other shit started popping off.
Yeah.
PC froze up and blue screened, and it wasn't coming back on. That's a catastrophic failure. But I did get my money's worth out of that PC.
I get you. Like, when I had my old tower, it only cost me like $400, like $400 or $500, and I bought this new one for like close to $1,400 on sale. I had it for like what, a year now, and it's been pretty good.
Yeah, the PC I got, it's custom built. I said, you know what, if I'm going to go back to doing YouTube shit,
Yeah.
then I'm going to build me a custom PC. And that's what I did.
All right.
Of course, I was kind of worried about the processor, but it's holding up.
Best thing right there, right?
Yeah. Because I bought most of the parts on sale. But like the processor I really wanted just was not going on sale, but they had this other one which they said would work with the graphics card I'm using.
Yeah.
So I just bit the bullet and I said, well, I hope this i5 processor works. Then it turns out I was afraid of bottlenecking everything. But hey, it ended up working out just fine.
Yeah, that's the best part, right?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Like, yeah, nobody really wants that to happen.
No.
Like, you spend a bunch of money on a processor and a GPU and a graphics card and all that shit, and you bottleneck everything.
I've seen something like that before, but it was a little different, but I thought it was funny as hell, but it's not. But I think it was I was at a local tournament for Vanguard.
Yeah.
This guy just bought a new car. It was the new 2018. It was 2017. You get the 2018 model, and oh my god, this guy had the worst luck.
That car was a lemon, wasn't it?
More like, I can't put it. He went to, first of all, it's not a sports car or a luxury car. It's an everyday car. It was a nice car though. Brand new. Okay, it looked nice. It did. His dumbass self were trying to look cool, and he rammed the engine too hard, and guess what happened?
He threw a ride.
Something because he heard a giant ping pong boom.
Oh yeah, he definitely threw a rod in it.
He never talked about what happened, but we knew one thing. He was still paying it off.
That's
So
why
can
you
we
don't.
say,
Yeah, that's why you don't do that type of shit.
So can we say skill issue?
Yeah. That's like me. I drive older shit because I know I can fix it. And plus, that's the funny thing about a lot of mechanics. We all drive old cars on purpose.
Easier fix, and plus probably better maintenance issue. Probably easier to fix. Two, not much maintenance problems, and probably three, easier to take care of. Right?
Yeah. Plus that with certain cars, we know if we beef up certain parts in it, it runs better. That's like with certain Dodge truck models, you have to rebuild the transmission. But with that same transmission and even the transfer case, if you're getting into the four-wheel drive models,
Yeah.
if you beef those up to where they perform better, well, there you go. You got something brand new. You know, you got a bulletproof motor and all that. That's like with certain diesel trucks, and particularly I'll use the Ford 6-liter Power Stroke as an example. Those things are notorious for grenading. Like, for some reason, that motor will burn itself out.
I'm going to be guessing the repair job is very high, huh?
With diesels, it's always going to be high. So the way to make the 6-liter Power Stroke bulletproof, you have to get better injectors. You also have to get better head gaskets. And you also have to upgrade the turbo and the intercooler system and all that. That's just a few of the basic stuff that I know how to bulletproof one.
Alright.
Now when you get into Dodge Durango, which it's either the Durango or the Dakota. Yeah, it's the Durango and the Dakota because they use the same transmission. The transmission on that is glass. That means if you rev that bitch too high, it will blow itself up.
Oof.
Or as we call it, it will grenade. So you pretty much have to upgrade the gears and the gear packs and all kinds of other stuff in the transmission, and then, they seem to run just fine. That's because, a lot of car companies tend to cut corners.
Very.
That's why you see a lot of old farmers, still driving the same truck that they bought brand new back in the 80s.
Yeah. Wait.
Car mechanics,
wait.
same thing.
Well, wait a minute. Curiosity question.
Yeah.
I believe like some new parts work for some of the older models, don't they?
It depends on the motor.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I was just like, wait a minute. Better make sure first.
Like, there is a way to put certain heads on certain motors.
Yeah?
Like, I know you could put the 4-valve heads, this is in reference to a Ford motor. When Ford came out with the overhead cam motors, you could take their 2-valve, take the heads off of that and put the 4-valve heads on it, but you just had to reverse the polarity on the injectors. And I do know with the LS and the Vortec motors, which really they're the same motors, just that the LS is aluminum block and the Vortec is a cast iron block. You could take the heads, and it really depends on what model you're using, of what generation of motor. You could take the LS heads and put them on the Vortec motor. And you could also put the intake manifold on the truck itself. But like I said, it also depends on what generation it is too. Because if you get the generations wrong,
You make a fuck up, right?
yeah. That's like most guys talking about. Oh, I LS swapped it. No, you didn't. You got some 5.3 liter truck motor out of a junkyard somewhere. You put a LS motor dress-up kit on it. Because like actual LS motors that came in the Corvettes and the Camaros, those cost a pretty penny.
Oh yeah.
But in all honesty,
but
if you want like a better truck motor, get the 6 liter. The LQ4, or in the case of the Cadillac Escalade, the LQ9. The only difference between those two is the pistons and how they were shaped.
All right.
That was by far the only difference between the two. But the LQ9 also put out a little bit more power. And I'll just say this: those 6 liter Vortec blocks could go for a long time. And plus that, also in reference to diesel motors, if you want something that's a really good diesel, my 2 picks would be the 7.3 Power Stroke that Ford put out years ago, which they don't do anymore. Which is funny because most of that was... It's kind of funny how the Power Stroke was set up. In all honesty, it's kind of set up like a big rig motor. Like block-wise, it is damn near like an actual truck motor.
All right.
Or like your big semi-trucks and all that. You know, some people, you know, I think it's more based off of the international motors, but, you know, some people swear up and down that the 7.3 is a cat motor. But also with diesels, bigger price. You know, diesels tend to be a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, my dad has a diesel truck. But he gets them at a good price, though.
Yeah, and he takes care of it too, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. He also researches their gas mileage and everything.
Yeah, diesel trucks surprisingly get better miles per gallon than an actual gas vehicle.
Very true.
Which, I have thought about getting a diesel truck, but I can't really do that at the moment.
Funds, I'm guessing?
Yeah, funds and IRL stuff.
Okay.
This is kind of why I say I wish I had like an actual steady paycheck.
These days, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes these days, it's hard to have one, and it depends what you're going for to be more correct.
Yeah, because you got some asshead that's running everything, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
They
Or
have
they're
their
on
finger
some
in their
power
nose, like
Or that they're
Yeah.
on some massive power trip.